Hey everybody, this is Greyfire777 coming back with another video review, my second ever. This time I'll be doing G.I. Joe Renegades Cobra Commander. Really excited when I got this guy, and I grabbed Duke the other day, and I was really excited to open these guys up and have a look at them. They're based on the TV show, which again, just like Snake Eyes, I have not seen. I picked it up solely because it was Snake Eyes, and it's a Snake Eyes figure. Gotta grab that. I didn't even pay much attention to this line in general until I realized that once they came farther along, it was actually coming with the Pursuit of Cobra line. Once again, all I need is Sergeant Stalker. I'm still trying to find that guy. Very hard to find for some reason in my my area, but got everybody else, and they mixed in the Renegades line with the Pursuit of Cobra 30th anniversary line. If I'm not mistaken, that's what they're calling it right now. The back, you got your bio card, of course, and if you want to read that, everyone knows who Cobra Commander is, regardless of how he looks or what iteration of Cobra Commander there is. He's, the story's usually the same. But box art's pretty cool. I like the way he looks. Like I said, not too familiar with the show, so I don't know why half or about 2/3 of his face is covered up like that, and just his eyes fine. Maybe they explained that. I think I'm gonna have to give that cartoon a go. But the figure overall, the box art, I should say, overall is fantastic looking. But just the animation itself, from what I've seen, like on YouTube and whatnot, it hasn't appealed to me just yet. I guess eventually I'm gonna have to give it a go if I keep reviewing these figures, because I'm starting to really love these figures. Now the figure itself, this is about all it comes with. It's a little disappointing. Most figures, come with a wide array of weaponry. This guy in particular, the staff. The staff does not want to hold in his hand too well. I really have to shimmy it up to the thickest part of the staff for him to really grasp it, and then he's definitely got a hold of it. But that's about as much as you're gonna get out of it. Otherwise, it's just gonna slip right on out of there. See, just like that, boom. But it does hold, and when he holds it, it's pretty epic looking. It's a great little piece to have. Get that back on there like that. Just have him hold it off to the side like that. It's pretty cool. He does hold his pistol very well if it's nice and snug into his hand, and I'm glad that did not fall off when I said that fits nice and snug into his hand. He comes with a interchangeable head. This one, I don't know if I can get that focused in a little bit. It's very Rocketeer looking. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that. It's an old 90s movie, but the helmet is very similar to that. No eyes whatsoever, just one solid piece, and it is interchangeable. Just pop his head off just like that. You put that on, and the problem is, while I prefer this second helmet, that won't go on there. There you go. You lose pretty much all articulation in the head. This massive collar he is rocking is kind of a hindrance to any articulation whatsoever for that mask, for that headpiece. It's kind of a shame, because I like that one a little bit more than I like the other headset. But what are you gonna do? I'm gonna jump off these specs. That's another thing I mentioned on my Snake Eyes figure, that my figures in particular, they just want to pop right off these bases. That is a pain to get them on there. I have to really put a lot of effort into it, and it kind of scares me. I don't want to break his feet off or something. So mine, I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit to get him on there, but he is being very stubborn indeed. The overall figure is great. Besides the head, with this headpiece, you get a 360 in the arms. You got the elbow joint, and the hands rotate. And then he's got a little bit of movement right there in the waist section. Not too bad, I guess, the ab section. And at first I thought maybe he had a little rotation down here in the belt section, and because there is definitely I mean, what appears to be some kind of pivot joint right there. He can move right there above the belt, but I guess that's not what it appears to be, because he does not want to rotate at that section, and I'm afraid to twist it too hard. I'll probably end up snapping him in half. You got leg movement. You can get his legs to come out a little bit, but because of this thick skirt piece, it hinders any kind of real, any kind of posability you could get out of it. It's just legs straight down, and you'll have to do something with his arms to get any kind of movement out of him, or any kind of posability out of him. Something, epic looking, something really interesting looking. But that's a shame, because he's double. They bothered with a double jointed knee, and there's nothing going on there. I mean, you can't really do much, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it spread his legs a little bit, but I don't know why they don't actually just fork out the extra cash and just make that an actual cloth piece. That way you can move a little bit more. It might actually look a little bit better too if you would try to pose him. But yeah, for whatever reason, they decided to double joint his legs when you can't really even do much about it. Minor complaint though, minor complaint. Feet do pivot, and you do get 360 out of those as well. See if we can get him on the peg. Let's go for it. Wow. That was a shame. I mean, he was on there, and now all of a sudden, he's giving me nothing. Let's go off screen. Give you a little what for behind the scenes. Come on. There. Haha. I knew you'd see it my way. But great figure. I think eventually I'm going to have to check out the TV show, as I know little to nothing about this particular Cobra Commander, what the story is, why his head, is covered up in such a manner. And he does, his last little accessory is, of course, no Cobra Commander would be complete without, of course, his Cobra. And it's bendy, but whatnot, but it's a King Cobra, so you want to sit it just like that. I'll just place it right next to him. It's a great figure overall. I love the color scheme on him. It's pretty much dead on from the box art. It's just a little bit lighter. I noticed on the Snake Eyes, they decided to go with a very dark blue, as opposed to the black and gray. I guess he is in this series. I don't know why they decided to go with the blue color. So, but yeah, the color scheme on this guy, it's pretty fantastic, and overall, very, very good figure. But another minor grievance I do have with it is, once again, as with the Snake Eyes figure, they give you the paper from the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra line from a few series back. Just, I guess, the hell with it. I guess, times are tough and everyone's trying to save money. That's all I can say, I guess. But it would have been cool to see something with this new line intermingled with the 30th anniversary figures. But minor grievances. The skirt, the peg base. Not too bad a figure. I think I was expecting a little bit more. I just got too excited about the figure. But what are you gonna do? It's a decent figure. I definitely add it to your collection, especially if you're a completionist like me. I will be doing Duke here soon. He looks pretty cool. Well, I thought Cobra Commander looked pretty cool too, but we'll see what's in store with this guy, and I'll be reviewing him shortly thereafter. This one. But yeah, definitely pick him up if you get a chance, if you can find him. This one was pretty easy to find. They've been pretty good on stocking them up. I guess around the holiday seasons, they're keeping the stocks up with this line in particular. But definitely check it out if you get a chance. And this was Great Fire 777. See you later.